This is Roger with Wheel Kinetics in Tucson, Arizona. We're selling this Subaru. It is a 2011 Subaru Forester Premium, 2.5 liter, all-wheel drive. It is a theft recovery purchased directly from an insurance company in New Orleans. It has 26,581 miles on it. We get the vehicles here. We do an inspection. It looks like this, and ominously, it had that engine noise. And it was an ugly engine noise too, so we didn't even want to bother trying to fix that engine. We went and we bought a used engine with 13,000 miles on it. We do have the invoice that says so, and because a transmission with low miles was cheap, we bought one of those too, because anyone who can blow up that motor ran the shit out of it. So it's probably better just to put a tranny in it too. Even though the tranny was shifting fine, we just didn't feel good about selling it unless we did that. So I will show you in a minute the invoices for those, and it also came with a brand new torque converter. So it's a new torque converter, a 13,000 mile motor, and a 14,000 mile transmission in this 26,000 mile car. So the tranny, the powertrain is newer than the newer and lower miles than the car itself, which is a good thing. Along with that, the obvious things happen. It's got a transmission service. Obviously, it's got new tranny fluid and filters and oil filter and oil. It got a cabin AC filter, it got an air filter, and a new battery. Cosmetically, it's a little bit challenged. I'm not really sure why, but every car we get from Louisiana has these little blemishes on the hood. There's a little ding right here. I'm not sure what's going on there. Maybe it's because there's so many trees and they park underneath trees or something. I'm not really sure what the deal is, but that's not the first time I've seen that. Cosmetically, this car's challenged. It's not ugly, but for a 26,000 mile car, it looks more like an 80,000 mile car. So if you're worried about cosmetics, this is not the car for you. If you're worried about mechanical, this is an excellent car for you. Okay. The goal of these videos is not to puff things up and tell you something that isn't the case, just to get it sold. We get 500 to 1,000 views a day for every vehicle we have online, and really the important thing is making sure that the person who buys it is the right person. There's a little ding right here, and it's missing the R. Little things here. My brother's going to take this thing out for pictures and videos. I mean pictures, I'm sorry, I'm doing the video. In that gallery, you will see a little magnifying glass deal. If you really want to see something up close, cosmetically, click on that and zoom in. It's pretty cool. It's pretty much like putting your face right up against the car, and then there won't be any cosmetic surprises. You will know what you're buying, right? That's the goal here, is to make sure that everybody knows what they're buying. There will be pictures of the undercarriage also. I'll kind of run the video under here, just so people can see. And I'm going to start the car up, and I'm going to let you guys see the paperwork that we have on the car, so you'll know what's going on. 26,613 miles. All right, so here's from LKQ. This is the transmission. There are the miles on the transmission, 14,531 miles. We only paid $500 for this transmission, which is the other reason I got it. Like, that's pretty cheap. Let's not be cheapskates right now. Turn the air down so you can hear better. The air's blowing cold. Engine for a Forester, and there's the miles on that, 13,139 miles, and we paid $30,000 for the motor. So, yeah, they're not cheap motors. And here's the Kelley Blue Book, 26,500 miles. And there's a suggested retail price of $20,956 on that. There's your equipment. The equipment will be listed in the ad. No need to freeze the video. Here's this branded, not actual mile title. And I will show you why they did that. Obviously, it's actual miles. However, if you'll notice, blah, 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 no one ever reported any miles on it, ever. It was stolen right here on January 3rd of 2016, and then they issued a title because they didn't have the car with 76 miles on it. and then they recovered it and sold it to us. So that's how you get that, because no one ever reported miles on the car. Anyway, blah, 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 blah. But I'm gonna open up the hood. Let's see, how do we open up the hood on this car? Right there. All right. Anyway, there is a 13,000 mile motor under the hood of a 26,000 mile car. New battery, new filter, new filters. That's that. Not much to show you there. That's the interior, and the drivetrain of this thing are excellent. The paint and the body, dings and nicks and whatever here and there, which we've already discussed. God, the interior looks brand new. No, that's amazing. Ah, there's our R. I found our R right there. See if one of my guys could reinstall the R. Anyway, there's all the manuals for it. It's got a moonroof. I'll demo that in just a second. There's all the mats. Just came back from detail. Let's see. This is, if you take this thing out, you can install it in there to cover your cargo. Anyway, that's all that stuff there. Well, I wish if the exterior matched the interior, this car would be worth a lot more money. Too bad. Anyway, if you don't care about what the car looks like on the outside, you're gonna save a fortune. That power seat, forward, back, up, down, seat back, forward, and back. There's your tilt wheel, up and down. There we go. Oh, it's nice in here. It's nice and cool. It's freaking warm right now. That I can tell you. It is warm in Tucson. Let me adjust the seat here. Got Bluetooth phone. Turn on the radio. Air conditioning.
He steals your sandwich.
Ascend to a higher plane of insurance. Bundle your policies and save with Progressive.
Using the steering controls.
Progressive Casualty.
Changing the station, steering controls, mode, AM, FM. There you go. CD player, moonroof. That thing is huge, by the way. Call that a panorama moonroof. There you go. Now we'll close it. I love it. You know why they do that? So you don't catch your fingers in it. How you like that? How you have to do it in increments? Kind of makes sense, right? There you go. And that's all the way back. Close this. I always thought they were broken. Then I found out they do that so that people don't pinch their fingers. Let's see. Cruise control. There's cruise control on and off. On and off. And let's see what else. You got your USB in the center console there. Let's go for a ride. All right. Like I said, this thing's being sold on a clear title. If you come to Tucson and drive it home, which you're welcome to do, you will pay tax and dock fee. Dock fee is $250. Tax is 2% city tax here in Tucson, plus whatever your state tax rate is. So very simple. Add 2% to your state tax, and then add a $250 dock fee, and you'll know what you're paying. you want to pay by wire and ship, which you're welcome to do, we encourage that. It's a lot easier. Then once we receive your wire, we will fill in the title with your name and address, notarize it, sign it off, and mail it to you. We will scan the title in front and back, notarize front and back into your online file. We will also sign in we will also scan in the envelope that we mail it in. You will be able to see everything before it hits the mail. And then obviously once you have the mail show up with the title and the car show up, you go to motor vehicles with the title and you'll go get plates. Very simple. Deposit's $500. Once we receive a deposit, we have a deal. Until then, it is for sale. Please get your deposit in. This is a low mile vehicle with an even lower mile powertrain. This will not last forever. Our Subarus last like a week or two at the most. At the very most. They just don't last. So please make sure you get your deposit in. I've seen a couple battles over the same car lately at our place, and it's pretty ugly. There's a woman who wanted an 06 F-250 like everyone else did. This is a beautiful truck, and she was late with her deposit after spending an hour researching and blah blah blah. She didn't know, because of course who would know, that somebody at the same time in another part of the country was offering at the same time, and he was faster with his credit card to deposit. He got it, and she was bent. I don't know why. She didn't lose any money, but she was not happy. Not our fault. Faster is better. Got to get out that credit card and got to fire. It's very simple. Warranty speech. Well, there is no warranty on this car. It's out of warranty by year. If it had warranty, we would tell you. It does not have warranty. There is some risk that you're going to take on this thing. It's out of warranty, but a little bit by years, actually. That was our first thought, was just take it down to Subaru, but it was out of warranty by years, not by miles. So that's something you have to deal with, all right? We can tell you everything we know about the vehicle. We can show you. We can give you receipts. You'll see those motor receipts will be in your online file, motor and training receipts, but they're not warranted. They just tell you basically that we bought something with that many miles and we installed them. If the vehicle breaks the day you get it, you're getting it fixed, okay? There's no checks coming. We sell these vehicles very, very, very fairly priced for a reason, so that if something breaks, you can afford to fix it. Between the title issue, in this case TMU, not actual mile title, and the fact that it's not the prettiest car, you're going to save a bunch of money. So please realize that some of the money you save may have to go into a repair sooner or later. Now, I got to tell you, I would get in this car and drive it right to Maine right now. Stop at a gas station and keep going. And I'm sure I would get there. However, would I bet my life that I'm going to make it to the next light? No, I would not, because it's a car, and I've seen brand new Porsches not make it off shipping trucks, blow up right in front of me. Seen it. $100,000 cars that don't make it 20 feet. So I'm not going to tell you stuff that I know is true, that I know is not true. I do not know what's going to happen to this vehicle. Neither do you, and neither did Subaru. If Subaru knew it would last 25 years and 500,000 miles, that's the warranty they would have given it, right? They didn't know. They bailed on it at 6 years and 5 years and 60,000 miles. Okay. Anyway, it's a hell of a car. I wouldn't be concerned with this thing one bit, unless you're concerned with the paint and dings and stuff. Other than that, it's fantastic. Alrighty then. Anyway, please go over the whole ad. Make sure you know what you're doing. Make sure, if you're interested, that you're ready to go with a credit card. Like I said, these Subarus, we have Subarus maybe once a month, and they don't last very long at all. So be prepared to fire away. Thank you.